Hi everybody, I'm trying to get it on my computer, so I'm on my phone for now. Everybody can see me and hear me. Trying to get the computer set up. Pushing the buttons, but it's not working. Says I'm supposed to be on. I'll try writing something here. Like I said, I've never been on. I've never tried to use my computer before, so it's kind of hard for me to use it. I'm trying to get it set up. It says I'm on, but I don't know if you guys can see me or not. So that's what you see me doing, is trying to get my computer up and running. Says it's waiting for JIT. I don't see the button that says go live. You guys see me, I guess, huh? I guess we'll just have to use the phone then, till I figure out that darn laptop. How's everybody doing? You getting ready for Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, I gotta have my popsicles. Let me get the other thing plugged in here, my microphone. There. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Tommy. I drunk none. Trying to get the laptop set up here. Oh. Huh. Oh well, we'll use the phone. I can use it, I guess. Everybody getting their houses all set up for family tomorrow? You guys want to hear what I got set up for the drawing? Or we could just talk till some more people show up. Doesn't matter to me. Let me know. Still working on the laptop here. I don't get it. I thought I had it all set up to go live and it's not doing anything. Try that. Yeah, apparently not that. Huh. Guess I'll have to practice. So anyway, we reached 100 subscribers. I'm pretty impressed with myself. It's time to do the drawing. We'll probably do the drawing tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I'm going to do what they call a drawing video. And I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to explain everything that we're talking about here tonight on that video for the people that can't come to the video chat tonight. And I will make it so that I know exactly how many names to put in the hat for the drawing. The way it's going to work is I'm going to make a video. You're going to give it a thumbs up. And also you're going to leave a comment saying that you're in. And then when I give the time limit. I believe I'm going to make it the end of the month, maybe the 29th or the 30th. I'll know when I make the video. We'll do a backwards drawing. Do you guys know what a backwards drawing is? What I'm going to do is put all the names in the hat. Actually, it won't be a hat, but it'll be something that we can draw out of. And I'll pull it out and I'll go, oh, Joe Blow, you didn't win. And I'll throw that one away. And we'll pull another one out of the hat. And I'll say, hey, Jane No Name, guess what? You didn't win either. And I'll throw that one away. And then when we get all the way down to the very last name that's in the hat, that person's going to be the winner. Everybody understand that? You want me to explain it better? Can't get much better than that, really. Kind of waiting for more people to show up, but it is like the day before Thanksgiving. I just thought that I would go live and try to catch as many people as I can so I can explain it in person. And I'm still messing with the computer, so I don't know which one's working, the computer or the phone. I've got them both going. I don't have any of your comments in the live stream, so I'm thinking it's not, the computer's not working. It's just the phone. I guess I'm going to need to do a practice run. I thought I had it set up. Maybe I'll go out and come back in and see how that works. Because it's on stream now. And it says I'm live. Oh, there I am, I think. Oh, let me see if I can get it. It might be lagging. Oh, it is working now. I can see Drunken One, Tommy Wheeler. That's all I see is being in here. Can you guys see me now? I'm gonna try to turn the phone off, see if it still works, so hold on. Well, I thought I had it, but it's not working on there unless if I turn the phone off, then it turns everything off. I'm back. You guys hear me again now? I tried to turn the phone off, but then it turned everything off. I was just trying to run off the laptop. Can you hear me now? All right, cool, Tommy, thanks. Hi, Rebecca. I guess we'll just run off the phone. I'll have to work on that stupid laptop. I'm not too computer savvy anymore. They change so fast I can't keep up with it. Everybody understand about the contest? About the drawing? Hi, Rebecca. Did you guys get everything about the contest? You want me to go back through it? It's going to be a backwards drawing. There's going to be a drawing video where you have to give it a thumbs up and make a comment telling me that you're in. I'm going to make that drawing the day after, or the video the day after Thanksgiving. and that will give everyone a chance to see it that's not in the live chat tonight, and I will give them a couple of days to have it up there on online so that everybody that wants to be in the drawing can get in. Does that make sense to you guys? I know somebody's gonna be pretty darn lucky just before Christmas. I'm looking forward to doing it, Rebecca. It's been a long time. I've been trying to get this done for a long time. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to have another subscriber drawing. But in between then and there and then, I'm going to have a few little contests where I give some other stuff away, just for the people that stick with me and like what they see. Sort of like a reward for hanging out. I know they got a lot of live people on tonight, so I was just in Southern Arcs Homestead live stream just a little bit ago, and was explaining to her that I was going to be doing this live stream, and that if she didn't get a chance to pop in, that she could watch the video tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, explaining the rules of how to get your name in the hat for the big drawing. How you guys think about that backwards drawing? You think that sounds pretty cool? Sure wish I could have figured out that darn laptop, because I was hoping that everybody would be able to see me on a bigger screen, but I guess you could see me. Like I said, I'm not computer savvy, so probably doesn't matter what you're using to view this live feed. You probably see me as big as whatever your screen is. Like I said, I'm not real savvy on this stuff anymore. I used to be a supervisor in a big shop, and I had to be on a computer all the time, and anytime something new came out, the company sent me to school to learn how to do it. So I don't do any of that stuff anymore, so I don't get to learn on all the new stuff. Yeah, not only it don't happen exactly, Tommy. It's so that it doesn't go so quick, you know. It makes it seem a little bit more mysterious, you know. Oh boy, I wish you'd hurry up and get to the last one type of thing, you know, instead of just going in there and pulling it out and saying, oh, that's it, thanks a lot, you know. That doesn't seem very fun to me, you know. I like for it to be a little more fun. Heck, I waited a long time to get there, and I just want it to last as long as I can, you know. What are you guys doing for Turkey Day? My house smells like pies and goodies. How about yours? Yeah, I suppose you could do it that way. After I draw the last name and the winner is announced, I will need that person to contact me through an email, and my email address is in the About Me section. So you could just shoot me your address so I know where to send the bucket to. And that way nobody gets your personal information. I won't share it with anybody. As soon as I get it and send it, I will just delete it. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I've got that Teespring store now. So I have, if you look in my videos, there's a link to the Teespring store, and you can get stickers, t-shirts, coffee mugs, things like that too. And every time you purchase something like that, then I give 10% of the cost to a charity. And my two charities I have picked out are Make-A-Wish for children, and then also for Wounded Warriors. So if you want to give to some charities for me, just go in there and buy a sticker or a t-shirt or a coffee mug or something. I'd appreciate that. A little bit of support for the Wounded Warriors and the kids with cancer means a lot to me. Those two charities do. Gonna try to come up with some other stuff. If you guys ever want me to do a certain video or anything, just shoot me an email and tell me what you want to see, and I'll dig through all my stuff and see if I can't come up with something to show you guys. That's what it's all about. It's me teaching you guys something that you don't know yet. Maybe I can figure out what to do and give you some advice on it. I go in and do a video on it to make sure that not just you, but the whole community are kind of getting educated on that one topic. Also, I do a live feed on Sundays. Every Sunday I do a podcast, a live podcast, and I always have a certain topic to talk about on that day. I try to stick around for about an hour, maybe longer if it's up to you guys, All right, sweet potatoes are good on Turkey Day. Oh yeah, gotta have sweet potatoes. Another thing I'd like for you guys to know, that if you send me something in the mail, usually I'll turn around and send something back to you, so a sticker or something, something that is kind of like you give me something, I give you something. Hey, Trespassing, how you doing? I didn't know if he's gonna make it in. Trying to do that tit for tat thing. You send me something, I'll send you something. If you send me something that you think is important, I'd be glad to do a review on it in front of everybody, so that you guys know what I'm doing and what's going on. That would kind of empower the group, so to speak. Yeah, I couldn't get the laptop to work right, Trespassing, so what I did, I just hooked up the phone. I'm going to have to get in there and try to figure out just how that darn thing works. It worked a little bit and then it quit. I can still get parts of it in and out here. Maybe I'm just getting the feed from the comments. Kind of coming down with a little cold or something. Yeah, did you hear about the drawing? Were you here when I was telling everybody about the drawing? It's going to be a backwards drawing. Everybody that's in the drawing will be put into the kitty, and then it'll be a backwards thing. I'll pull out all the names. The last one I pull out will be the actual winner. Also, I was thinking about, now that I've got 100, my next goal is try to get up to 1,000. I want to do 1,000 sub giveaway, but in between 200, 300, 400, etc. I want to have drawings and challenges, and give people an opportunity to win some stuff that way too, you know, survival gear. And don't forget, go to that store I set up. It's in the description, I think. If it's not there, I'll get it in there. It's in all my video descriptions now to how you can get stickers, t-shirts, and mugs and stuff like that. I have a storefront set up there. It's called teespring.com/justintimeprepping. But there's a link inside all my videos. And I'm more than happy to let you guys go in there and support my charities in there. Yep, I want to give away some survival gear. We can always all use survival gear. And there's more and more new gear coming out all the time, so it would give everybody an opportunity to get something new on the market. And I know if you guys, that little emblem that you see on my page, that's my new logo. So I've got a bunch of stickers on at my store. They're only $6, but you know, it costs to have them made. So $6 really isn't that much, you know. And plus 10% of that, it goes into my charity. My stickers go to Make-A-Wish, which is for the kids with cancer, you know. That's all good, you know. I like to help those kids out. And then all the other stuff, the t-shirts and the coffee mugs, that all goes to Wounded Warrior. So you guys want to make sure that you watch that video I put out, the drawing video, so that you can give it a thumbs up and then leave a comment saying you're in. Because unless you do that stuff, you're not going to be entered into the drawing. That's how I'm going to be able to sort out the people that really care about getting something, and the people that really just don't care, you know, that they don't pay enough attention to be put into the drawing. That's how I look at it. I look at it as being a loyal subscriber. I guess that's the best way to put it. All right. Make sure you watch that video and do what I tell you. That's how you're going to win. Your name's going to get thrown in there if you do what I tell you. Some of those people just don't care, you know. They just want the subscribers. They don't really pay attention to the videos that you do. Kind of shows me the loyal listeners, so to speak. I've been harping on it for a long time now, a couple of weeks, so I really think that if you're paying attention, then guess what? You're gonna be put in the kitty. I know that you're gonna be in there. I know you're going to be in there trespassing in the woods. I know you're in there for sure. We talk all the time. You ready for Turkey Day? I know some people are single and really don't worry about it, but if you got a family, everybody does Turkey Day, it seems like. I guess not. Maybe it depends on where you live at and what your family traditions are. Oh, I really appreciate that, Trespassing. I'm gonna be giving some more shout outs probably I'll give some of them during that drawing video, but when I do my very next video, I'm gonna put some shout outs at the back end of the video. I live in Nebraska right now. I moved here a little over a year ago. For over 30 years, 40 years, pretty close to 40 years, I lived in Washington State. Oh, cool. I appreciate that. I don't do much deer hunting here. I did a ton of it in Washington State. I've got a bunch of those hills in Washington State that got the leather off my boots there. I got leather off my boots along the rivers trying to catch steelhead and sturgeon and deer, and I've hunted just about everything. Pheasant, antelope. I'm big into outdoors. Virginia, I heard, got some good hunting. There you go. Trespassing, you got you another sub. Good work. Thanks, Tommy. How's the weather in Florida, Tommy? You know what's funny, Tommy, is it really isn't wintertime here where I live yet. Usually we've had a pretty good snow by Halloween, but we haven't had anything like that. It's been like 60, 70 degrees. It's pretty unusual. Darn laptop. Sure wish I could have figured that thing out. It looks like I'm getting the chat part, but the camera for my feeds is not working. That's not too warm there. 45 degrees. I think it was only in the 40s here today. Maybe we'll get some snow by Christmas. Kind of hoping the Green Bay Wacky guy'd shoot his head in. I spent enough time in his live chat, so I thought maybe he would do one for us, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. I look at it like just the followers will follow me around. And that's really how you guys should look at it. You know, the people that really care about you, they're the ones that'll take care of you. Yeah, Nebraska's okay. It's got its ups and its downs, just like anything else. I got a couple of friends that are truck drivers. I got one of my brother-in-laws, he's a retired truck driver. That will take it out of you, that truck driving. I was a welder for over 30 years. 40 years, I guess. That's how come I get the pleasure of not working anymore. All that welding fumes and stuff really screwed me up, screwed my lungs up. I guess nowadays they have fancy hoods and all kinds of vents and stuff to keep you from breathing that stuff, but when I did it, it was pretty hard on you. The place I have making my mugs and stuff, they're talking about doing some embroidered hats next year. No kidding. Yeah, I've got a buddy of mine. He just really started truck driving. He bought his own truck and he drives for one of those big companies, and he said that they're really tough on him right now. Won't let him drive as much as he wants to. He picked him up a female truck co-driver. I'm not really sure I could get much driving done if I had a female co-driver. Well, it's the truth, isn't it? Heck, one of you gotta be driving all the time to make any money. I guess when you break down, you get cuddle up in the back, huh? I think I picked the wrong time to shave my beard off. It was out here, if you guys remember. I got kind of upset with the way it was growing, so I trimmed it back to start all over again. Dang, if I thought I was going to have to use my phone the whole time, I would have put it on the tripod. I guess I still could. I still have a buzz box out in the garage. You never really lose the art. My son, he takes it in school. He's pretty good at it. Okay, bud. You never really lose the art of doing it. And it's like riding a bicycle, you really never forget. Trying to dig out my tripod so I don't have to hold the darn phone. See if I can get it to work out here. Hoping some people just drop in. There we go, I was making all that noise. That's me. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try and make things go upside down here. Gotta turn it around. It's gonna make me do something here. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There. Darn thing doesn't know when you're trying to do something. There. I feel much better now. Yeah. Much better. I don't have to hold the darn thing. There. Is that better? Not all shaky. They make me go straight up and down for YouTube on the phone. Is that how it works for you guys too? Yeah, it's not all shaky. What do you do? Truck driver still? You got videos up on your channel? Oh, that sounds exciting. That's gotta pay pretty good, eh? My son, he's getting ready to graduate out of high school. He's gonna go into some sort of computer work. He's gonna take computer science for 1 year. I'll go look at it, I promise. Yeah, my son's gonna take computer science for 1 year, and then he's gonna decide which field he wants to go into from there. So, he kind of knows what he wants. Sorry, I'm trying to make it not shaky. If you see me with my arm up there, I'm trying to do things to make it not shaky. There. Healthcare? Yeah. He's not real sure. He's got a cousin that works at Microsoft, so he wants to try to get into something where he could go to work there. They make 6 figures there, you know, and he's actually from that part of the country. He's going to go back there when he gets an education. He was born back there in Washington, and I drug him halfway across the United States here, and he's going to stay here where the economy's fairly cheap and get his education, and he'll probably end up going back out. His goal is to work at Microsoft. He's pretty good on that stuff, so he'll be okay. Software design's got to be pretty good too, isn't it? Yeah, he's a lot better than me. He's got a better head on his shoulders at his age than I did, that's for sure. I was still pretty much a hellion when I was his age. Really didn't know what I wanted to do. I ended up going in the military and serving my country for a few years, and when I got out, that's when I went to school and learned how to do that fancy welding, and I got into that, and that's what I did until I couldn't do it anymore. Over 40 years I did it. There ain't nothing I can't put together. Always outdoors doing something on my spare time. Up and down the mountains, in and out the water. Outdoorsman. That's how I got into this prepping thing. I know a lot about it. Yeah, yeah. I know a couple of people like that. I do a little leather work on the side. I do that just to keep busy. I got really good at it. For a while when I was still working, I was making some pretty good money doing that on the side on my time off. if I wasn't in the woods or out on the river or in the boat out on the lake, I was at home pounding leather, you know, and I made some pretty good money doing that. I did some saddles and purses, and I did a whole lot of different stuff. And I don't know if you saw that one video I did, but I made a sheath for a multi-tool, and also I did a holster. Yeah, I have some videos out. Go back and look at them. I have one guy, he wants me to make a sheath for his axe. He's going to be getting a battle axe. He wants me to make him a sheath for it. We've been kind of going back and forth with designs. I was thinking about real hard. I've got the project started, but I don't have any film on it yet, but I will. I'm going to make a battle axe out of old axe head that I found. And I'm going to make a battle axe out of that. And when I get it done, then I'm going to go ahead and make a leather sheath for it. And that will take up some of my videos on my channel. I'll be showing all that stuff off for sure. If you ever want me to do some other stuff, let me know. I'll be glad to do it for you. I'm trying to get it where the viewers actually tell me what they want, and then I just go out and figure out how to do it if I don't know how, and then bring it back and show them. I think that's the best way to do a channel, is to let the viewers see what they want to see. You know what? All it takes is a lot of practice. The guy that taught me how to do it, him and I would sit around in his camper. He lived in a camper. And him and I would sit around and we would hammer on leather, and he would show me how to make it look like it was coming to life, how to sew it up, and how to do certain laces so it looked real nice. And then I just kind of got off into it. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. And I just kind of did the live stream tonight just so I could kind of get to know the people that are around my channel, and give them a chance to pop in and talk to me and ask me whatever they want to, so they can learn a little bit about me. I figure that's what it's all about. Try to find some friends from all over the country and the world. I think it's kind of cool. When I grew up, we didn't have this kind of outlet. Hey, Wisconsin Greg, how you doing? Good to see that you made it. Good to see you made it, man. Because I guess it's not going to be appropriate to ask where you're from. Wisconsin, I would imagine, huh? I'm doing good. We're going to have a big drawing coming after Christmas. I'm thinking towards the end of the month. I want to give everybody a chance to get into the drawing. I know you weren't here when I was explaining it, so I'll go through it with you real fast. Like, I'm going to have a drawing on, I'm thinking probably the 29th or the 30th, because I'm going to give video, put a video out there on the drawing. You have to watch the video, you have to give it a thumbs up, and you have to write in the comments that you're in. And everybody that does that will go into a kitty, and then I will do a backwards drawing, which is you pull names out of the bucket until there's only one left, and the last name in the bucket wins the prize. That way it goes a little bit slower and everybody gets to have a little fun doing it. So make sure that you get in on that drawing by watching that video. It'll be coming up the day after Thanksgiving. It'll be a real short video, so you won't have to listen to too much, but it will just give me the opportunity to find out who's really paying attention. So what's up in Wisconsin, Greg? You ready for the big day tomorrow? Oops. Oh, now it's trying to work. Shoot. What did I do wrong? Now it's trying to work. Shoot. What did I do wrong? There. I'm going to have to practice on that laptop. Not sure what I'm doing here. There. There. Back to where I was at. Alright, family's good. I got a shitload of family coming over here to my house tomorrow. Good job. Sub everybody. If you haven't subbed to them, go watch their channel. That's how we all make it in this line of work. What's the weather like up there in Wisconsin, Greg? I finally got my camera not to be shaking all over the place. I didn't plan on using my phone for the podcast. And I couldn't get the darn thing to work, so... Hey, how you doing? Glad to see you showed up. Jaeufm. How you doing? Good to see you. Glad you dropped by. Everybody ready for Turkey Day? My house smells delicious. The girls have been baking pies, making sweets and all that stuff. That's okay. Is it starting to get cold there? Go Packers, huh? I'm a Seahawks fan. Glad to see all you guys stopped in. I am humbled. Gonna be doing another live podcast on Sunday if you guys want to drop by. I do one every Sunday at noon Mountain Time. This week we're going to talk about security in the SHTF situation. Every week it's different, and I always let the viewers pick out the topic for the next session. So if you got something that you want to talk about, let me know. Yeah, same with mine. Hawks, they go up and they go down. You just don't ever know. The other night it was a nail biter. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. They had a real good chance of winning it. Man, it's all working now. I don't know what the heck. I'm going to have to really get in there and shop around and see what I did wrong or right on the laptop. Still, and all these other guys, if you have been watching my videos or not, I have a store now, Teespring, where you can get stickers for my website, and also t-shirts or coffee mugs. Everything that I get from them, I give 10% to charity. It's either going to be Make-A-Wish or Wounded Warriors. Both those things mean a lot to me. Try to situate here. Sorry about that, guys. Still working on this laptop. Oh yeah, my brother-in-law's a real big Chiefs fan. They seem to be doing pretty darn good this year. I just a Seahawks fan, have been ever since they franchised. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find them, but go look at that Teespring. Go to teespring.com. They cost a little money, but you know, it's better than buying a whole bunch of them at one time and then just sitting on them. Yeah, I hear that. You know, really, $6 ain't much for a sticker these days. If you go look at them, and it's a custom sticker, you know. It's not like you're just picking one out at random from their little library thing and saying, okay, that's what I want. It's one that I actually put together, so, you know, it's going to cost some money, and actually I give 10% of that money away, so I think it's worth it. I'm going to have them send me one of the coffee mugs. Those coffee mugs turned out really, really nice looking. Also, I was telling these other guys that usually if you send me something in the mail, you know, it doesn't have to be much or anything, a sticker even, you know, whatever. I'll usually turn around and send something back to you guys. You know, it might be something due to have to do with prepping. It might be another one of my stickers or something like that, you know. It's just something, you know, to kind of get things moving. Right now, I think I just have my email in my description, but as soon as I get some free time after the Thanksgiving rush here, I'm going to be putting an address in there that you can send stuff to. Also, if you're the winner of the drawing, you can email me your address, and that's how I know where to send the bucket to. And I'll just delete the address because I don't share it with anybody, but I do need to know where I'm sending the prize to. Make it just make sense, you know. And then I'll just get rid of the address unless you know, if I need to send you something else, you'll have to either send me something in the mail where I have a return address or something like that, because I really don't want to just sit there and stack up a bunch of addresses. I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me, you know. You could also just email me your email address too. I'm going to try to get something put together so I can send out something like a newsletter telling everybody every time I add something, an item to my storefront and all that stuff. Just, you know, keep everybody in the loop. Try to get everybody to pull together here, you know. And I was telling these other guys, after we do the drawing on this 100 subscriber giveaway, you know, I'm still going to be giving some stuff away. It's going to be in a way of a challenge or maybe a little contest. But I'm still going to be giving stuff away. And then when I get to 1,000 subs, I'm going to give away something else. A big prize like I am the bucket. Yeah, there you go. I was just reading what you said because it doesn't stay on my screen very long. Turn that down so you guys can't hear it twice. But yeah, walking with your Bob's very important. Gets you, you know, like me, I carry, usually you'll, because I'm not outside or getting ready to go outside, you'll usually see me with a shoulder holster on. I usually pack my gun around. I have my concealed permit, so I always have that shoulder holster on. Now, you try to carry a full-size weapon around, that gets pretty heavy sometimes. You get some pretty funny looks too, you know. Sometimes my jacket or my shirt will open up and they'll see the butt of my gun sticking out. I'm located in Nebraska right now. I've only been here for a little over a year. When I first got out of the military, I lived here. I learned how to carry a full backpack when my son was in the Boy Scouts. We would do hikes. You know, if anybody knows anything about the Boy Scouts, they have to get their merit badges. So they have hikes to go on. There's 1, 3, 5, even a 10 or a 25-mile hike, you know, and we would have to actually have a full backpack on to go on those hikes. So I know all about it. I was a leader in the pack, so I was out there right beside those boys. Some of those teenage kids, they could really pack the stuff. They don't even think anything about it, you know. That's somebody that's in shape, you know. I always had a full backpack on that would, it was more like a 5 day pack, you know. It was like a 7 liter pack, you know. That stuff holds a lot. I had a tarp in there and food and a tent and, God, everything but the kitchen sink, you know. It's very important to always be training. Train, train, train. £60 is a lot of weight. We as preppers, we actually should learn to always be starting out with a lot and then working our way down. Learn how to live off the land more than we live off out of our backpack. I bet you didn't. That's a lot of stopping sometimes. You know, you always have the slow link, you know, the weak link. I know a lot of big guys that are like that. It's good for you. Really shows your grit. What do you do for a living, Greg? You gotta have some time to yourself once in a while. All work, no play makes Greg a dull boy. I still get out and walk every day. Even though I have issues with my lungs, I still go out and walk every day because I refuse to give up. I am still going to be a survivor, and if nothing else, I am trying to be a good role model for my son. But he is very good at prepping. He knows what he has to be doing. That comes from him being that Boy Scout. Candy factory? Holy cow! I'd weigh 600 pounds if I worked in a candy factory. What do you guys plan on doing if something bad really happens? Are you going to stay put or are you going to go somewhere else? I've been really thinking about what I should do if we go to war with North Korea. I have a bug out location, but you know, I want to stay here as long as I can, but if I have to, I want to be able to get to my bug out location as well. And I'm not going to really tell you where it's at, but it would take me a couple of days to get there. And my son and I know, like I said, know quite a bit about hiking and all the stuff that you need to be doing, you know. Yep, family's important. Get everybody together. Exactly. Make your family your base. I have a very small family, so I am very fortunate that we all have a good plan. Yeah. I have my 9mm. I carry around with me just about everywhere I go. But I also have a home defense shotgun. And I'm working on trying to save enough money for either a kit or an AR or a kit to make an AR. That's my goal, is to have that in my arsenal as well. I used to have all kinds of stuff, but somebody came in and stole all my crap, so I've got to start over again. I have that short Remington that you can buy, and I kind of wished it's got the real short barrel on it, single shot. But you know what? I'm learning that I really don't like that one as well. They have that new. It's a 20 gauge out now, and it folds. Have you seen it? It folds back into the stock, and by the time you get it all folded up, it's only 18 inches long, and it fits right in your backpack. I am just dying to get my hands on one of those things. I think that would make a great at home. Also, if you're out and about or bugging out or whatever, you just bend it up, put it in your pack, and off you go. You know, I really think that it's. I'm not sure it's a Hatfield. I think it's a Remington. I think it's a Remington. I did see that Hatfield there. But my goal now is I hardly ever get it out because it's just a short barrel. It's for home defense only. But I really want that one that folds. I just about taste it. I had a double barrel, had the two triggers and the fancy hammers on them that my granddad had, and he had that one, and he had a single barrel, and the double barrel got stolen. My brother had the single barrel, and he sold that damn single barrel, that idiot, and now I had to rely on that cheap ass one I bought at Walmart. So, yeah, that double barrel was really nice. It was an old antique. I used that so many times when I was a kid out hunting rabbits, but it's gone, you know. What do, you know? Somebody got a nice gun. So anybody got anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, that's why I want to build one. There's a lot cheaper to get one if you can build it yourself. Yeah, but you keep it in your glove compartment, don't you, Greg? If I can't carry mine, it's usually in the glove compartment of the car. That's why I built a holster. If you look on my videos, I did a holster, but I didn't put the belt loop on it or anything like that. I'm going to mount it to the console of my car. Actually, I have a four-wheeler. It's a Jeep. I'm going to mount it to the console in there. And when I'm in the car, it's so hard to get to, even in the shoulder holster, that I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put it in this holster mounted in my car. And that way I can always get to it. And I did a video on that. You could go back and look at it. Yeah, I have a friend that builds guns out of kits, and he says that you can build them for as cheap as $400 to $600. But he has even made some out of kits that are in the 2,500 to 3,000 bracket, even though they're a kit and he makes them. He does that so that he can turn around and sell them for people that do gun clubs and stuff like that, shooting contests and whatnot, you know. And he says that he started out just making the cheap ones, but there was such a demand for the other ones that he started making those also and selling them. And he was making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on them, which was pretty good money, you know, for just a kit. But he did some tricks to it, and then he would turn around and sell it. Yeah, M1s are pretty nice weapons. I haven't had one personally, but I have some friends that have them, and I have shot them. They're a very nice weapon. Well, guys, I've been on here over an hour. I got some stuff I got to get done. I really want to thank you guys for showing up. I'm going to be live again on Sunday at noon Mountain Time. You're more than welcome to come over there and talk with us if you're not busy. But I have to get out of here. I have a honey-do list that I have to get done before the guests show up tomorrow. I just wanted to come on and make sure everybody understood about the contest. Well, thanks, Greg. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys coming and listening to me. So, if you don't have anything else, I'm going to do a live on Sunday. Then on day after tomorrow, I'm going to be doing that video for the giveaway. So, hopefully, I'll see you guys really soon. Okay. Thanks for showing up. Next time, buddy. Thanks, Greg. You too.